Beauty Lies Within by MiraculousDragonMaster. Chapter 11. Chase Through the Everfree. The girls were now wandering through the thick, dense briars and thorns of the infamous Everfree forest. Twilight and Rarity were levitating their bags with their magic, while the others were carrying their bags in their arms or on their backs. Applejack shuddered as she glanced around the gloomy briar. "Are you sure that Chrysalis won't find us here?" she asked. "We couldn't have chosen a better place to hide?" Rarity questioned as well. "Perhaps back in Manhattan, or in the Crystal Empire, maybe even in Maris?" "It's best we hide in a place that no one would ever think to look for us," Twilight answered, "and this place is definitely one where no one would dare to look." Rainbow Dash looked all around them, scanning their thorny surroundings. I'm with AJ and sorta with Rarity. We all don't have the very best memories of this thorny forest, and it's not safe right now, since it's starting to get dark." Sure enough, the girls looked up, and saw that Celestia had lowered the sun, and Luna was beginning to start the moon cycle. Fluttershy was starting to shake like a leaf. "I'm getting a little freaked out now," she said. Pinkie Pie was trying to lighten the mood as she skipped along. "Well, at least we know that the guys over there weren't our guys." "Yes," Rarity agreed, "but I'm curious as to why we all had a strange feeling that they were fakes. Assuming that I wasn't the only one who had that occurrence when I saw Fancy Pants." "No, it wasn't just you, Rarity," Twilight said. "When I saw Flash at the train station, I just didn't feel right around him. When I saw Soren at the border, I just felt like I should stay away instead of getting closer," Rainbow added. "And I didn't feel like smiling when I saw Cheese," Pinkie piped in, "and he always makes me smile." "And I didn't get all light-headed when I saw Spike," Applejack said. "Instead, I got this weird feeling that there was something rotten about him." "But what does Chrysalis want with us?" Fluttershy asked, holding her travel bag tight against herself. "Is this revenge about the Counterlot wedding 3 years ago?" "Maybe," Twilight pondered, "but actually, it was Cadance and Shining Armor who defeated her because of the power of their love." "True love," Rarity added in with a swoon. The other girls ignored that comment as Twilight continued. "If she isn't after them, and is focusing on us, there might be something else she is planning, and we are in her way." "But what exactly?" AJ asked. "There is one person who might know more about this than we do," Twilight said, "and she should be just nearby." A few minutes later, Twilight knocked on the door of a hut. A voice came from outside. "One moment, then I'll appear." The door then opened to reveal a shaman woman with zebra-patterned cloth dress, was barefoot with gold anklets around them and matching bands around her neck. She had her dark skin tattooed with her ears pierced with similar golden earrings. "Well, I didn't expect to have all 6 of you here." "Zecora, we need your guidance," Twilight said. "Can we come in?" "Yes, please." Zecora led them in. "And your troubled minds I hope to ease." The girls entered the hut and found temporary solace within. "So what brings you in this forest of fright?" Zecora asked, "especially this late in the night." After explaining what they learned from Starlight and Thorax, Zecora looked towards her cauldron, deep in thought. "It appears that an old enemy of yours has returned," she said as she sprinkled a green powder into the bubbling liquid. "And you think that another emotion other than vengeance is causing her wickedness to be churned?" "That basically sums it up," Rainbow said. Zecora looked into the cauldron. "Though the Queen plans for treason, her plans for you 6 has a different reason," she said as she looked at the images forming in the liquid. "A mirror she possesses has a strange power, one that lets her see whoever won't cower." The girls looked into the cauldron, watching the images as Zecora continued talking. "Plotting revenge in disguise was her plot, but her mirror revealed a flaw in the act she sought. She found that you 6 are the fairest in the land, and that her vengeance will not be in the palm of her hand." "What the hell does that mean?" Applejack asked. Rarity seemed to understand it. "What that means, Applejack, darling, is that Chrysalis is jealous of us because we are more fair or lovely than she is. Then realization hit them all at once. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Rainbow Dash exclaimed. You mean to say that Queenie Bug is jealous of us just because we're better looking than her? She asked. Well, anybody can look nicer than Chrysalis, Pinkie piped in. Why are we any different? Chrysalis is a changeling, remember? Twilight reminded. She can disguise herself into whatever or whoever she wants. So, she is mad at us because we're prettier than her disguise? Fluttershy asked. Zecora nodded. In her empty soul, a flower of envy has bloomed. If she gets her hands on all of you, you're doomed. Oh, that's just great, Rainbow said, slapping a palm against her forehead. Can this get any more cliché? Or worse? We need to find a safe place, Twilight said. Somewhere Chrysalis won't find us. My hut I would offer to you 6, but because of how crowded it will be, I'm afraid I have to say nix. Zecora said. That's all right, Zecora, Twilight assured her. We'll find a place. Hey, isn't the castle of the 2 sisters nearby here? Applejack asked. Yeah, Pinkie realized. We can stay there for a while. As the girls turned to leave and head out, Zecora bade them all a good luck. I wish you 6 safety, and that your enemy will be captured quickly. Thank you, Zecora, Twilight said gratefully. A few minutes later, the girls were back in the Everfree Forest, heading towards the castle of the 2 sisters. I so wish we could get to the castle sooner rather than later, Rarity shuddered. Suddenly, Applejack placed her hand over Rarity's mouth. Hush, will ya? She said, looking around and then removing her hand. I heard something. Rainbow started listening intently. Hey, I hear something too. Ew! Rarity said, plugging her nose. What is that smell? It's so revolting. When Applejack agreed with Rarity on how bad the smell was, there was something familiar about it. So familiar that it had haunted her nightmares for a while. Uh-oh, she realized. I recognize that stench. A growling sound was then heard from the shrubbery nearby. The girls all slowly turned towards where the snarling sound was coming from. A pair of glowing eyes then shone out from the dense briars, making their blood run cold. Run! AJ said. No sooner did the girls start running, 3 more pairs of glowing eyes appeared, and the creatures who the glowing eyes belonged to charged out of the briars and began chasing them. Timberwolves! Pinkie screamed. Run for your lives! Why is it always Timberwolves? Twilight wanted to know, as the wolf-like creatures made from sticks and leaves were getting on their tails. Just then, 4 more Timberwolves joined in the pack-hand chase. How many of these things are there? Rarity shouted. Applejack grabbed some stones while she was running and handed a few of them to Rainbow, and then started to throw them at the Timberwolves, while Dash got up high and threw them from their high position. Keep away, you big goons! The cowgirl shouted. Can't get us, you big pile of sticks, the Wonderbolt added. The stones they threw kept the Timberwolves at bay, and even broke a few pieces off their wooden bodies, but they still kept chasing. Fluttershy knew that she can't tame a Timberwolf, even if she tried, and she saw that they were all getting tired. But then, soon, they came to a rock wall. They were trapped. This has to be the worst day ever, Rainbow exclaimed. I agree on that, Rarity shouted. The Timberwolves slowly got closer to the girls, their mouths drooling. Fluttershy knew that earlier in the chase, Rarity and Twilight had been blasting magic at them, but now they were exhausted, along with Applejack and Rainbow. All of them were tired. She knew what she had to do. She had promised herself that when it was absolutely necessary, she would do it. And it was not the stair. In his home realm of chaos, Discard was collecting some sugar cubes in some blue-coloured bushes near his cottage. He couldn't wait until Fluttershy came back from Manhattan, so they could finally have some tea time together. He was glad that his first friend was someone who was so sweet, kind, and understanding as her. Discord! A very familiar voice screamed out, and Discord recognised that voice. That was Fluttershy. It sounded like she was in trouble back in Equestria. The ex-Lord of Chaos immediately snapped his fingers and appeared in front of her and the other girls. "What is going on here?" he asked, seeing that the girls were this far into such a dangerous place. "Turn around and see!" Twilight shouted. Discord saw all those Timberwolves and rolled his eyes. "Really, sticks for brains?" he asked them. "Picking on defenseless young ladies for a meal? Well, how about you pick on someone your own size, like a chihuahua?" With another snap of his fingers, the Timberwolves became a third of their size. Seeing that their prey was now much too big, the tiny wooden wolves scampered away, whimpering in fright. "Good riddance," Discord scoffed, and then turned to the girls. "Now, someone explain to me why you six are out this late in this forsaken patch of thorns."
"Long story short, Queen Chrysalis is back and wants revenge, so she is hunting us down to do away with us,"
Pinky said quickly. "What?" Discord yelled, his eyes becoming balls of fire. "Chrissy wants you destroyed!" "It sounds like you have a history with her," Twilight observed. Discord grumbled, saying something about hating how inquisitive the Princess of Friendship is. "Our paths have crossed once," he admitted. "She wanted an alliance to take over, but I refused, loving how it was just me." He then saw the looks the girls were giving him. "That was before Wendy and Lulu defeated me."
"And you were quite the bad apple back then,"
Applejack muttered. "But now I'm as sweet as pie, aren't I, Applejack?" Discord said, becoming a floating pie with his face on it. Rainbow Dash pushed the pie away. "We wouldn't go that far," she said. "Discord, we need your help," Fluttershy said. The Lord of Discord turned back into himself, facing the shy Pegasus girl. "What can I help you with, Fluttershy?" he asked.
"The girls and I need to hide from Chrysalis until she is found, and we run our way to the castle of the two sisters to stay for a while."
"Never fear," he said. "In just a few seconds we will soon be at our destination." Then with a snap, they were gone.
End of chapter. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that one. I like that one, but I'm so sorry that this didn't come out sooner. What can I say? I lost track and then I accidentally deleted it. What can you do? No one's perfect. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Have a good day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. Bye my guys, gals and non-binary pals. I'll see you in another video. Take care.